I know what you want. You want to get physical media. You want that physical media. Jazz hands. All right. On this episode, we have a lot of Blu-rays. And I do mean a lot of Blu-rays. Based on my normal findings lately. But we got some here, and that's good because we all love Blu-ray, right? Right. Now, I went down to a Motown Thrift, my Motown Thrift, and I also went down to a dollar store on the way, a Dollar Tree, and I went to a Dollar General. So we got some dollar bills, y'all, going on. But we're gonna start off with the only DVD of this video, and that is a movie called Severance that I found at the Dollar Tree when I found my other find. And this is The Office Meets The Hills Have Eyes. It's good, gory fun. I mean, it says you'll never know when you're going to get axed. The best horror comedy in years. There's like 8,000 quotes on this. Hardcore gore, brilliantly sick humor. And that was done by a website called bloodydisgusting.com. Then you got here razor sharp comedy horror film. And then you got keeps things fierce and funny enough to give Steve Carell ideas. I have no idea what that quote even means, but that was some guy in the Rolling Stone magazine. But look at this guy in the back here, right here. I want you to see this dude, because he looks like he's getting like a titty twister. I don't know if that's what's going on there, but yeah, I don't know. From behind, she's just coming up and, you know. So, anyway, Severance. If it says, my name is Marked for Death. Yeah. And this guy's head is down here. This guy's up here. I don't know if this is supposed to be the head of this dude or what, but it looked interesting. So I grabbed that. And then the other thing they had there was they had Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie. Now, I already had this on DVD that I picked up previously, so I'll probably do something with that, not sure what. But this is the Blu-ray set. It has a digital code and DVD and Blu-ray, and if you want the digital code, just let me know in the comments. Leave a comment about this video. Make sure you're a subscriber. And you have to like the video. But I know nothing about this other than the show, Tim and Eric's awesome show, which is great, but I don't know how they're going to fill a movie. I guess it's just maybe like a longer episode or something similar to 94 minutes. So yeah, it's probably similar to like, 4 or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 episodes, something like that. And it's got all their friends in it. Seems like Jeff Goldblum on the back here, and just all the different people that they've associated with throughout the years. So looks great. Tim and Eric's $1 billion movie. Maybe that side's better. That is better. Okay. So then I went over and I hit up the Motown Thrift, see what they had marked down. And the only one they had marked down 75% was one single title in the Blu-ray cabinet that I did not already have. And I don't want to just buy anything, but I read the description on the back and it sounded interesting enough. And it's this movie, Paris, this is tough, I do not know. If anyone knows how to say this, leave a comment down below. Let me know how the heck to say this. But yeah, it's got a great ensemble cast. I'm just gonna flash this, but you see the part where it says great ensemble cast there? Look at how many people are listed. It's crazy. There are so many people in this, and it's got the directors, the Coen brothers, Burn After Reading, Fargo. It's got a few different directors. Some of America's top stars, Natalie Portman, Elijah Wood, Juliette Benach? I think I'm gonna go Benoche, who together create a panoramic portrait of this photographic city. I mean, it's there. It's just the Blu-ray only, you know, but 2 thumbs up from Richard Roeper and David Edelstein, which is Ebert and Roeper's, I guess, replacements. I don't know. Anyone know anything about this? Much less how to say it. So, all right, but then they had some other ones there. And these ones were listed as Bs, which means blue. So these were not marked down at all, but you have Stephen King's It. This is the remade one, the more recent one, not the Tim Curry version, which I do own already. And then you also had How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original animated one. And it evidently belonged to somebody named Narita. That's what it looked like, Narita. I thought at first it was Naruto, but no. And just to let you know, on Stephen King's it does have both in here. The DVDs on these things aren't always in the best shape, but the Blu-rays are, and that's what is most important. I mean, like, look at this thing. This thing's like went through a war. It's cracked here, and the whole case is kind of totaled inside. It's cracked all the way through here. So I'm going to replace this out, put it in a different case, and throw this one into the recycling bin. But yeah. It's got both discs, you know, the Blu-ray and DVD. DVD on this was pretty gnarly, but the Blu-ray was perfect. So, you know, good enough. And it's the Ultimate Edition. I looked, and it doesn't seem to be sold anymore on Amazon, not new at least. So when I see something like that, you know, I'm going to jump on it, because Blu-rays at the Motown Thrift, when they're marked way down, 75% off, they're only 75 cents. Because new price is $3 for when they're not on the markdown list. They had another color, I think white ones, anything labeled with a W was 50% off, so it would have been $1.50. But I did buy a couple other ones here, and this would be the Life of Pi. And this is the 3-disc, yeah, that's right, 3-disc collector's edition, Life of Pi. It's got a giant whale jumping in the background. You know, I don't know much about this movie. I know my wife probably knows more. Looks like Ang Lee did it, and they say it's a visual masterpiece. Wait a minute. Hold on a second here. Wait. I may not have even noticed this. Holy Sister Mary Frances. This has a 3D version of the movie. Well, all right. I bought a 3D without even knowing it. And yeah, Beauty and the Beast. All right. Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful disc there. And it's got a tiger in a boat there. See him? Wow. Yeah. Or whatever sound a tiger makes. Yeah, this is a 3D combo, and I didn't even notice that. How did I not notice that? That's definitely worth $3. 3 discs, $3, any day of the week. And then sealed, that's right, sealed, since people love to use that term on the internet. Flitterific Fairies double pack. We got Disney, Secret of the Wings, a Tinkerbell Disney Fairies movie. And this has a Blu-ray, a DVD, a digital copy, and a Blu-ray 3D. And this one I did see the 3D. So on this one I knew I was buying a 3D. So this is sealed though. This has never been opened. So I'm going to look at how much this is worth. Kal-El from Kal-El Daily. If you're not subscribed, go check him out. He definitely said this might be worth something, because sometimes these 3D movies, Disney doesn't produce them a lot, and they could be worth something. And this one's got also a 22-minute bonus adventure and Pixie Hollow games on it. So, yeah. I mean, it's a 4-disc combo pack. So this must have been back when they were doing the digital copies on a separate disc. Yeah, on a disc instead of just putting a code in. So before, like, Movies Anywhere and, you know, Disney Movie Club and all that such stuff. Yeah. Disney's Fast Play, it's got that. Well, it has Disney Movie Rewards, but I guess just before they had the codes that redeemed for a movie without the disc. there you go. So, not to be unhappy, I went over and looked at DVDs. I did buy some of those. I'm going to do those in the next video. But I then went next door and said, let's see what Dollar General has, because I know Dollar General, people have found stuff there before for cheap, cheap Blu-rays. Usually when I go and I look at the movies, the DVDs are like $8, $9, and I'm like, who's going to pay $9 for a DVD of Caddyshack or whatever? But they had this rack, and I looked on it, and there was a few great movies. I already owned this. There you go, now you can see it. I already owned this, so I was like, do I really want it? Yes, I did, and that's because it wasn't just a Blu-ray upgrade. For $3.95, it was a 3D Blu-ray upgrade, and I couldn't pass that up because I haven't watched this yet, and I want to see it, and I know it's going to be a high-action movie, and the 3D will add to it. If you don't have a 3D TV, trust me, it's not pop-out effects that make it 3D at home cool. It gives such depth to the picture, and you really have to see it to kind of really, understand how great it makes the movies look. So it does add to the movies, in my opinion. But yeah, $3.95, $4 for a 3D Blu-ray, brand new. Yes, I will. And it does also come with the 2D version. It says that on the back here. It says, this pack also includes the 2D version playable on your standard Blu-ray player. To watch the 3D version of this movie, you'll need 3D HD TV, compatible 3D glasses, Blu-ray 3D player, or PlayStation 3 system, high-speed HDMI cable. Yeah. Never seen this, but it sounded interesting. Had Woody Harrelson on the cover. The Edge of 17. I read the description, and it sounded interesting. So I did what every good person does, and I grabbed it. Coming of age type movie, slice of life, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, The Edge of 17. And they also had this one, and I like the cast. Dakota Johnson, Rebel Wilson, Alison Brie, and Leslie Mann. Does anyone know what that is? That would be How to Be Single. And they do all say new on them, so they should not be used Blu-rays. Sometimes up there you do find used media, and it does tell you that. And on the back here it just says movies you buy, and that's over the original barcode, so they don't scan the original barcode. They just scan their barcode. But yeah, this looks like a really good cast. Looks like four ladies getting wasted. Hijinks ensue. But it could be a funny comedy. And I'm all good. I love comedies, so I'm all good for that. But yeah, so there we go. I think some people have been saying, hey, the Blu-rays seem to be drying up around you. Yeah, they do. But I evidently 2 3D Blu-rays and just a bunch of others. So it was a good time. No, it was good. Actually, sorry, three 3D Blu-rays. And then the rest are just single Blu-rays, but still great nonetheless. So let me know if you like this video. Please subscribe, leave comments. It really helps. I love you all. Thank you for joining me. And as always, let's get physical media. Not this one. Let's get physical media.